Only a few more days before turkey season, and I wanted to show everyone the vest that I used this vest last year, but I'm using it again this year. I liked it so much. One of my favorite things about turkey hunting is being able to wander around in the woods. I guess people call it run and gun, but hear a turkey and try and sneak up on it, and just kind of move around throughout the day. So I really enjoy that, and this vest from Sitka is actually geared towards that. It's really lightweight and packs enough stuff, but doesn't let you overpack, and really easy to move around with. So I'll start with the back of the vest, and then I'll put it on and show you some of the pockets in the front. First thing is there's this open pack here where I kind of put junk in if I need to, but rarely do I put anything in there. It's got these orange flags that come out so that when you're walking out of the woods with a turkey over your back, you hopefully don't get shot. I hunt mostly on private leases and family land, so I'm not really worried about getting shot, but these are good if you're hunting public property, right? Then it's got this top little compartment here to put your keys in, a pair of sunglasses or something. It's pretty shallow right there. That's about as deep as it goes. Sometimes I clip my keys in here. Most of the time there's nothing in this pocket. Then is your main pocket, kind of like a backpack, right? It's your main pocket, and in this pocket it goes down, it's to above my forearm. That's about how deep it is, which is pretty deep. And so in there's a sleeve for a bladder to put your water bladder in, and I've actually been using a water bladder for the last year. I used to carry water bottles, but then I have to carry these empty water bottles out of the woods. They make a lot of noise. Water bladder's just as easy, and the hose runs up. Water bladder hangs here, drops in the pack, and then the hose runs out right here. And on which side did I put the clip on? And on this side I have a clip. Actually, this is on the wrong side, but I have a clip here that I run my hose through. I need to move the clip to this side. I don't know why I put it on that side. But so if we look at the back of the vest that goes up closest to your body, you'll see really well padded. This also allows for ventilation, so air runs through here. So in the springtime, especially in Florida or the southeast, it's starting to get warmer, and it can be in the 60s in the morning, and it can be 80 by 10 o'clock. So this is really comfortable. Allows you the ventilation. Also allows you to stay still longer because you're more comfortable while you're sitting there. So I find that this vest is really good for if you do have to sit for a while and work on a stubborn gobbler. This vest, it keeps you from getting uncomfortable while you're sitting up against the tree. The other thing is this. It's hard to really show because nothing here bends that much, I guess. But this fabric is really quiet. I mean, I'm running my fingernails over it, but there's no crinkly sound to this fabric. So the fabric is incredibly quiet and durable. I mean, I lean up against all kinds of stuff, and there's no rips in it yet. And this is the second year that I will have used this. And the ventilation is really nice to keep you cool and comfortable while you're sitting for long periods of time. But so there's the backpack part, and then now I am 5'11" and a skinny 220 pounds before breakfast. I have this on the extra large settings on the straps, on the straps for lengthwise, right? And it fits me pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on and show you the pockets and how I use the front of the vest. So the front of the vest has these really easy, quick release straps to close the vest off. And it has, this is why I need to move this water bladder thing. This gets in the way. These are for hooking the turkey's legs through and tossing it over your back, right? So that you're not and if they're for something else and somebody knows what they're actually for, let me know. But that's what I use them for. Maybe they're for something else. So that you're not carrying a gobbler out of the woods you know, miles, hundreds of yards, right? The next thing is on this side, there is a place for your pot calls. It holds 2 pot calls comfortably and securely. There's also a place here for your mouth calls, but I don't put them in here because the last thing I want is to have to reach through here and figure out which slimy call I want to stick back in my mouth. But holds 2 pot calls, and it's magnetic. So where before stuff like this would just get pulled out of your pocket and you're out of your call, it's magnetically sealed, right? And then a little strap that goes over it to close it. So when I sit down to call, I pretty much undo the strap, and then I'm just opening and closing it with the magnets. There's nothing else on this side, on the outside. On this side, there's a place for your strikers, and this is again magnetically closed, right? So this is where you I put a couple strikers in here. It holds 2 or 3 strikers, that's about it. On this side, you're supposed to is a place for your box call, and it's really tight in here with a lot of padding to keep your box call from making a lot of noise when you're walking through the woods. But I don't use a box call. I use mouth calls and pot calls only. So on this side, I actually, which I just found, have my hoot owl call, right? So that's where I keep that. And then I keep I'm not really sure what you're supposed to keep here, but on this side I keep a couple of mouth calls in this magnetic pocket, right? And I normally carry maybe 2 or 3 mouth calls at tops. So I keep those there. Then on the inside of the vest are pockets. And on this side I normally put my gloves, right, so I don't lose them. And then on this side, I have a crow call. That's where that went. I have a crow call on this side here, and then on the bottom, sometimes I might keep my tag, license, hunting license, anything that I need to carry so I don't have to lug around a wallet. But in Florida, we have our licenses, and hopefully most people do nowadays, have their licenses on an app on the phone. So I can stick my phone in here if it's right there perfectly. So that is how I use the vest. One of the neat features of this vest is that it actually has a seat on the back, which is upside down. So it's easy to pull out. There's loops right here, and you just push it down and you sit on it, right? And then when you're ready to go, you just grab the cords and pull it back up, and it's back where it's supposed to go, and you're off, you know, chasing the gobbler through the woods, right? So that's how I use this vest. It is the Sitka Turkey Vest. I don't know if they have multiple models of it, but this is the vest from them that I'm currently using. I guess now that I've showed you that, in my next video I'll probably show what I actually carry in here. You know, the pot calls I'm going to use this year. I did a short video about a few new ones that I got from David Holloran, which so far I really like, but I'm picked out one specific to use on opening day, and then the striker combination that I'm going to use, the custom strikers that I'm going to use that I found that work the best on that call. So if you like this kind of video, and if you actually want to see me go turkey hunting, bought a GoPro. I'm going to actually try to shoot some live hunting videos this year. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.